Thanks, Rich. Detroit and its economic plight getting heavy attention from the national media. The Wall Street Journal, New York Times have done extensive reports on the city. And this week, Detroit is on the cover of Time magazine. Fox 2's Bill Gallagher looks at the impact of the media blitz.
The bleak cover photo reflects the bleak topic, the tragedy of Detroit, how a great city fell, and with a brief note of hope, how it can rise again. Detroit native Daniel Okrent wrote the story. Detroit's economic decline and population exodus are gaining increased national attention. Public relations executive Matt Friedman says he's heard some criticism that the story may have oversimplified some issues.
But overall, I think what this Time story does is gives the nation a snapshot of what has happened here and why things are the way they are, and hopefully will engender a sort of understanding around the country of what this community is coping with right now.
The collapse of the auto industry gets broad culpability in the Time piece.
It gives equal blame to both the automakers and the union for what has happened in those relationships and the erosion of the standard of living in the communities.
The sharpest criticism in the Time cover story is directed at decades of political leadership in Detroit.
The politicians are indicted heavily in this story, and I don't mean indicted in a legal sense. Let's say the story is very tough on our local elected officials and politicians.
Time and its related publications have a team of reporters living in a home in Detroit.
Time magazine and its affiliated publications are not just here because Detroit is an interesting story. They think it's going to drive readership to their websites and to their magazines.
Friedman sees a positive in the media focus on Detroit.
We want news coverage of our clients to be fair and accurate. So in this case, if Detroit was our client and the story is pretty much fair or accurate, we consider it a win.
In Detroit, Bill Gallagher, Fox 2 News.